creating content is the single most powerful growth tool out there for your business. But I see most of the coaches doing it wrong. I don't know about you, but what I see coaches struggle with when it comes to content is they spend hours creating the perfect content and they're not sure exactly if that's going to work. So they post it and just hope and pray that works. And number three is some of the posts might work for them and some not. So they get inconsistent results. And that's the point they feel the burnout creep in. And once they're burned out, they try to look for expensive help. They try to hire agencies, copywriters to create content for them. And that is the biggest mistake I see, because when you're creating content, let's say someone is creating content for you, they might not have that similar brand quality or alignment that you have when it comes to creating content. So yeah, nowadays with AI, people can match the alignment, the voice, the tonality and everything, but there's something that's missing in your content and your buyers looking at it can totally identify that, which is coming, if that comes from your core idea, everything makes sense. But when it comes to your copywriters, you're hiring someone to do it for you, your content may seem flawless because most of them are writing with AI nowadays, but there's something missing that your ideal buyers can 100% track. And as a result of that, they feel they're stuck with the content, they don't know exactly what to do. So they're always in that spiral every time. And that's the point they feel enough is enough. Right now is the time for me to quit, and they look for different other ways to get clients. They have to go from content to client to cold DMs, outbound strategies, cold emails to clients or sales calls to clients. Okay, that's a model. Now I want you to be honest with me. Okay, I'm going to read out 4 different messages that I get from prospects in the DMs, and I would like you to tell me, like, just comment 1, 2, 3, or 4 in this under this video to tell me which of these feels more like hits hardest to you. Okay, number 1, the biggest objection, I won't say objection, I would say, biggest problem, when I talk to people, they DM me saying, I don't have time to create content. If that feels this is exactly what you're struggling with, comment 1 under this video. Number 2, my content doesn't convert to revenue, and they don't know exactly how to turn their content to clients, so they have to rely on other strategies as I mentioned earlier, cold DMs, cold outbound, all of that stuff to booking a sales call, from sales calls to clients. If that's you, put 2 in the comments. Number 3 is I can't afford a content team, because they feel they don't have the skills to do it, so they have to look for a content team but they can't afford it. And lastly, they believe they are the biggest bottleneck in their entire operation. Okay, they don't have a system to help them implement everything in their business. If that's you, comment 4. But I'll be honest, most coaches are making it harder than it needs to be, because creating content requires 3 exact steps. Number 1, collecting ideas. Number 2, building brands. And number 3, generating revenue. But I see most coaches is making it harder than it seems, because they look out for famous viral videos on Instagram in their niche, or they look up to their favorite influencers to look at their viral content or the content that perform for them, and they try to remix their own thoughts into those content styles and create content. And what they don't understand is they're creating different types of content which looks very disjointed from your buyer's perspective. So today you might be looking at Alex Hormozi and creating a particular content in his style. Tomorrow you might be creating a content from Gary's style. On Wednesday, maybe from some other one, right? So you're creating a ton of content and everything looks very much disjointed. There's no alignment between all the content that you create throughout the week. And a buyer looking at your profile can totally understand that. And hence, that's the reason they don't buy. Because people don't buy courses, people don't buy programs anymore. In 2026, people buy alignment. People buy people. If your content comes from your core idea throughout the week, that means if all your content that you produce comes from one core idea and every content seems aligned and connected to each other, it seems like a brand to your prospect. They can identify everything what you're about to say, or what you're all about, I would rather say. And that creates alignment. So nowadays, if you're trying to convince someone or persuade someone to becoming your client, you need to play the volume game, and it takes a ton of time. You might have to produce 10 Instagram reels or more every day, send 50 plus outbound DMs, 30 plus emails out there, and maybe do 20 plus cold calls or 30 plus cold calls a day. If you're happy with that model, you can skip the video. I'm not the guy for you. But if you believe in alignment, creating content that generates cash for you, gets you pre-sold inbound leads, you have to switch the way you create your content. you have to create a content waterfall system. What I mean by that is, a content waterfall system is a process where you create one pillar content for the week, which can be a YouTube video. That's what I do. From that YouTube video, we create multiple assets, or I would say multiple contents for different platforms. So normally from one YouTube video, I create 20 to 25 different contents for my different social media, like for LinkedIn, for Instagram, for X, for Facebook. Totally up to you. And you can also leverage those YouTube shorts that you create for Instagram Reels, at the same time for TikToks as well. So if you look at the process of content waterfall model, you take one core pillar piece and create multiple aligned assets from it. All of it is made with different angles. So none of them feels redundant, but all of the content throughout the week talks about one core belief or core idea that you believe in. If you do that consistently throughout the week I would say for months, people will be able to identify you as a brand and what you are all about, because none of the content feels like disjointed anymore. All of the content that you create feels like aligned and they have a particular purpose for that. I hope that makes sense, guys. So yeah, without any delay, let's get started. Let's get directly into what a content waterfall system is. There are 3 exact stages I'm going to walk you through, and I'm sure this is going to make sense till the end. And I will also have all the prompts written down in a doc for you. Comment the word doc, I'll send that to you for sure. So step 1 is base ideation. Now, if you just go out there and look at inspirations and start creating content without doing any ideation for the week, that's the result that you might be getting right now. Not enough clients from your content. So this is very, very important. I want to make sure that you understand exactly why we do it and how we do it. Now, in order for us to do the ideation, we use a tool called Viralo. That's amazing. I'm about to show you how it works. And this is our entire system of content waterfall model is created using this tool Viralo. Okay. So this is how my Viralo dashboard looks like. So I'm going to create a new canvas in front of you, call it a test. So this is a tool where you can simply import YouTube videos, Instagram Reels, TikToks, and put it here, connect everything to the chat and have conversation with it. Okay. This is a super useful tool, and you can also use different models, as you can see, Claude, GPT, Gemini. So let's start. First thing that I want to do is, before we start creating content, I would like to take some inspirations first. So what I do, I create a group. So over here, we have the new group. I'm going to call it content inspiration. Now, for the sake of this example, let's say I want to pick this video, like content is effing easy. I'm going to right click over here, copy link address, and I can go to Viralo and simply click on paste. And again, I'm going to choose another content piece. Let's say for inspiration, I'm going to choose 2 right now. Let's pick one from Matt Gray. So again, copy link address, go to Viralo and paste the link. And you'll see this videos appearing on your screen as an assets. So if I click here, I will be able to see the entire transcript of this video. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put these videos inside this group called content inspiration. That's step 1 for you. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and pick my latest 2-3 YouTube videos, so that AI can understand exactly how I write content, my alignments, and all my important key terminologies that I use. So I'm going to pick 3 videos. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to choose another one. Let's say this one. For this example, I'm just going for 2. I'm going to call it my YouTube videos. Okay. And I'm going to place these 2 videos under it. Just to let you know, we have 2 groups. One is content inspiration, and the next one is my YouTube videos. So now, if I want, I can connect the pieces like this with the chat. So right now, this AI chat box has all the information that is present inside this group, and I'm also going to connect this as well. Now we can chat over here regarding anything that comes from these source materials. That is the power of this tool. Because nowadays I see most coaches are doing, using AI in the wrong way. Either they have very small prompt or very slick knowledge base. Right now, if you just imagine, we can put like 5 important videos here as an inspiration, and let's say 5 or 6 of my YouTube videos here, all of that is going to serve as a knowledge base. Now imagine the power of this as a content source, right? So when your content, when you're creating content with AI, make sure that your prompt is very, very specific and the knowledge base has to be fact. So before we proceed, I just want to confirm that, it can see all the videos connected to the group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this prompt first. What do you see in the knowledge base? Because this is really, really important, guys. And I have all these prompts in a doc for you guys. Comment the word doc, and I'm going to send it to you. So I'm going to use Claude model in this case. I would say in short. So it's going to take 30 seconds to split answers for you. So there was a serious issue with the internet, so I had to switch places, and now it worked. So I simply asked, what do you see in the database? I mean, knowledge base. And it says, it's clear that you have connected 4 assets, which is rightly so. So the next prompt that I'm going to use right now is this one. Here it states, using the videos I've placed in the content inspiration group and following my YouTube videos group, let's come up with 10 strong, straight to the point ideas for YouTube videos, newsletter, and threads for my channel and business based on the inspiration and aligned with my earned leverage brand. I would say, I can remove this. Business aligned with my brand. So now I'm gonna, and before it comes out with something, I just want to let you know AI is not always perfect. So feel free to arm wrestle with it so that you can always come up with the solid ideas for you. Okay. So yeah, it's going to take maybe 30 seconds to split out 10 ideas for us. And one more thing I want to talk about Viral is you have the feature called annotation that allows you to make everything understand in a simple way. So I'm going to put a level. I prefer the dark mode. So I will say what we're doing here is step 1, which is idea generation, or I would exactly use the same wordings like base ideation. I'm going to say base. So this is where we're doing the ideation. Now you see it's going to come as, so here we have 10 content ideas for my brand. As you can see, the first one is funnels are dead. Here's what replacing them in 2025. 90% of the sale happens before the DM. Here's how. Content waterfall, how I turn one video into 20 pieces of content. This is good. The next one being why nobody's watching your content is not algorithm. Okay. 5-phase content growth framework that built 7.8 million followers. Stop creating content, start building a pre-sold system. I like this concept. How to use AI to create a month of content in one afternoon. How I, not how to, the one different that change everything. The inbound lead machine. This is good. Why your coaching business feels like you're always chasing. And the proof vault. Okay. For this example, let's go with point number 9. I like this idea, but if you're not happy with any of them, you can always, reprompt it and say, this is what I don't like this. Give me top 5 solid ideas, something like that. Okay. Yeah, but to be honest, it's good, but I would like to create content for this week based on the different parts of the brain that we activate through the content. Okay. So I would like to pick, let's say this one, stop creating content, start building a pre-sold system. And simply, I'm going to come here and paste it. And I'm going to call it my idea. So we are right now switching to step 2, guys, which is pillar content. Now we're going to create our pillar content, which is going to be our YouTube video. Okay. So I'll get back here. So this is the idea, but again, I want to use this idea, but I want to have a separate video as a reference point. So I'm going to go to my YouTube and I'm going to take this one, for example, copy link address, come back here and paste the link. Okay, I'm going to bring in another chat. Connect these with the chat again, same process. And I'm going to paste the prompt here. Now I'm going to make some quick edits here. I need your help creating a script for the video titled, I would say, exactly this as the title. The idea is based on the previous video I made Made, I would say based on the video I connected. Here, this is the name of the video title. Now focus on the focus. Now the focus of this new video is to create a shorter, faster 7-minute version, emphasizes speed and efficiency instead of being highly detailed and system focused. Totally up to you what you want to do here. I'm just going to do a short video. So I need you to take these as a reference using the YouTube frameworks. And using the YouTube framework. So killer intro, an amazing script, create scripts for new videos, follow my script style, including my language and the word choices based on the videos, based on the connected YouTube video. Okay, so this is the prompt, and I would like to connect or give away maybe a few YouTube hacks, or I would rather say prompts that we use. So here I have my YouTube video prompt. So I'll take it from this particular viral board. This is a different viral board. So I'm going to copy it from here, go to our viral board that we're using, paste it here as a separate notes. So this is the first one. We don't need thumbnails right now, so I'll go and collect the intro prompt. Again, I'll have all of these inside a document. Comment the word doc, guys, to get it. Then we have script writing framework. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to connect all these sticky notes as well to the chat. And then we can simply use this prompt, guys. I'm going to change the model to Claude to get the best output. Okay, send. So now it's going to use the entire knowledge base that we provided here, use all the frameworks. We have the title writing framework, the script writing framework, as well as the intro framework. Along with, it's going to use our idea and take some important references point that I made in this particular video, combine all of the assets together and create a script for you. And this is specialty, I would say, only that Viralo can do. No ChatGPT, no Claude separately can do this thing for you. This is an insane tool that you can get. And right now, these guys like they're providing it for $37 lifetime deal. If you want, you can have access to it. And I'll put the link in the description for you guys as well. So now you see we have this full script written down for us using all the knowledge base that we provided. Now 24 to 48 weeks. Okay, it's having its outro. Okay, as you can see, the word count, tonality used, hook style, everything that the way we mentioned it. So I'm going to copy this entire thing. This is going to be our pillar content. So this was our step 2. I'm going to write it down here, which is creating your pillar content. As you can see, we have a step 1 done, step 2 done, and finally we're going to go on and create our content of waterfall. So I'm going to paste this YouTube script here. This is our pillar content. Next up, we're going to use this pillar content to create different content assets. So if I just scroll down here and open my slides. So step 3 is content waterfall. Again, just to give you a quick overview of the process, as you can see, this is where we turn one long form video, which is the pillar content, into 20 plus strategic content pieces. Okay, so from this one video, we can create LinkedIn post, different types of LinkedIn posts, again, carousel, LinkedIn text, Instagram posts, newsletters, X posts, anything you can think of. Even the reels that you create for your Instagram can be repurposed as a YouTube shorts as well as on TikToks as well. Okay, so for this example, I'm not going to show you by like right now sitting and creating all the different 26 different types of posts right now. I might show you the build it for one particular platform, and you understand exactly how to do it for other platforms. Okay, so let's take Instagram for example. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to head over to Instagram. So for the sake of the example, let's take 3 or 6 Instagram reels. So I'll pick this one. I'm going to open this reel. I'm going to copy the link from here, go to Viral again, paste it. Again, follow the same process, and I'm going to pick 6 reels quickly. So as you can see, these reels starting to get. So as you can see, these reels are loading. So what I'm going to do is right now we have the pillar content. We have our 4 reels as samples, and I'm going to paste this script writing framework and connect all of these with the chat. If I want, I can again use group to put all these 4 things in a group. But for the sake of the example, I'm going to simply use an AI chat and connect all these 3 pieces. So I'm going to pull up a chat and literally connect everything to it. And I'll head over to my document. So this is the exact prompt that we're going to use. So by the way, guys, as you can see in step 6, this is the prompt that we use to generate Instagram Reels. As you can see, we have the prompts for generating tweets. Step 8, we have the prompt that we use for school community posts. We have a prompt that we use for our LinkedIn post. So all the prompts are provided in the document. I'm not doing it, not showing all the different types of posts from this video. So you understand the same process. I just want to copy and paste the prompts and finally edit myself. Okay, so I simply want to copy the Instagram Reels from for now. So this is how the prompt looks. I've given you the pillar content video that I want to repurpose into several short form videos. I shared 6, I shared 5 in this case, or 4 in this case, I guess. 4 Instagram Reels are posted on my profile inspired by other videos I created. I also provided a very complete but direct to point video scripting framework. I would say video writing framework here. And based on the research, I need to generate 5 strong viral video ideas from the pillar content. Each idea needs 3 different powerful hooks, a complete script. A script could either be a clip directly cut from the video pillar or be a completely new talking head script based on the original content. Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna choose Claude model again. Send. Now, just think about it. What we're doing in this case is we have created one pillar content for our YouTube channel and creating all the different assets starting from LinkedIn posts, Instagram Reels, TikToks, carousels, tweets, all extracted from the main video or the core pillar, I would say. So you see it started to create content. Okay, so video idea 1, the value content trap. This idea targets the core problem that your audience is facing, creating endless content without seeing results. Okay, the hooks. So they have provided me with 3 hook ideas. The strong statement hook, that is, your content calendar is packed, but your inbox is dead silent. Here's the brutal reason why. What if everything the gurus told you about posting more value is the exact thing killing your sales? You're a chef giving out free government samples, but no one ever comes inside the restaurant. That's why your content is going to hit business. So I like number 2, question hook. This is good. And here's the script. You're doing everything you were told to do, posting every single day, carousel, reels, value bombs. You're giving away your free stuff, your best stuff for free. And your inbox is either dead silent or is filled with people who say, I love your content, but disappears the second you mention working together. I call them freebie seekers. Perfect. Here's the truth nobody tells you. The entire model of posting more value to get more clients is broken. It's not that your content is bad, it's that your content doesn't have a job. It only speaks to the logical part of the brain. Yep. And later means never. If you want to attract clients, not just fans, you have to stop creating random content and start building a system. Common Brain, I'll send you the full breakdown of how to build a system that pre-sells your leads for you. Then via video idea 2, the 40-bit brain filter. This is interesting. Okay, I might use this. Your biased brain processes 11 million bits of information per second. Your content has to get past filter that only lets 40 bits through. Wow, this is interesting. Here's the fact that terrified me. Visual touch screen, but only 40 seconds. This is good, guys. That means there's a brutal filter inside their brain, and it's only job to decide what's relevant. Your value posts, your helpful tips, your 5-step framework, it gets scrolled past, not because it's bad, but because its brain's primary filter deemed it irrelevant before they ever had a chance to read it. The question isn't how do I create more valuable content? The question is how do I create content that the brain can't ignore? That's what's activating the 3 phases of the brain is all about. If you want a free content plan that's engineered to pass the filter, Common Brain, I'll send it to you. Perfect. Again, the video idea 3, I'm calling out a villain. Okay, you see, it has created multiple content ideas from this particular idea. So I can pick 2 or 3 that I like and can be used as an Instagram reel. So similarly, I can again import 3 or 5 of my best LinkedIn post, use the content pillar idea as in a sticky note, connect everything to the chat, and split out the prompt that we have for our LinkedIn, and it splits out LinkedIn post for you, and similarly does for your X post as well. So the process is simple, guys. If you have any questions about the content waterfall system, just let me know in the comments. Before I wrap this up, I just want to let you know I just want to give you a quick one-liner about the content waterfall model. It's a system that allows you to attract inbound leads and soulmate clients without getting burned out in the process of creating content. You just create one pillar content and leverage that pillar content to extract 20 other pieces of smaller content or different format of content, but in a unique angles to create the brand alignment that you're looking for. Okay. If you want all the prompts, if you want the access to this tool, comment the word doc. I'll send you all the info.